Hello YouTube! This is part 3 of my Lego technic backhoe and lifter. So anyhow, where we left off was I had this awesome layout of parts. You may notice a couple of them are gone. Just a few, not that many. Okay, I'm kidding. About half. And they all went into this. This is the partially completed backhoe and lifter. So yeah, most of its functions are done already. There's a few that still remain to be done. The first thing I want to point out is the steering. And the steering is done via a little gear rack and pinion in there. If I can just get to... You can sort of see it work. There we go. Anyhow, there's a shaft that runs through the center of the vehicle to two opposite rotating, what I like to call spider gears. They have the round ball-like things on the end. And up to here. To control the forks, which will be attached to the bucket, I spin this, which basically just spins those two gears. Not much, but really cool. This knob here controls that thing in my fingers, and this guy over here, through a series of complicated mechanisms. It's not very, it's just a worm gear attached to a few other gears, and then a leverage system. You can see it also moving down there. And probably the thing that I like the best about this is the tail, the hoe part. Okay, to rotate the hoe, okay, moving that up, I spin this thing, and that makes the thing move back and forth like so. Okay, this is only half done, so imagining there's an arm located over here. This is made for the lifting of the boom or backhoe. And if you noticed, there are two knobs up here which control two universal joints. Right in there. Okay. There's one universal joint. There's the other. And those are right on the pivot point, so that allows it to pivot. And yeah, basically how it works is there's a middle gear that just is freely loose. This gear is attached to the universal joint, which is in turn attached to this knob through a cool set of gears. Okay, there's a set down there and also a set up here. Really cleverly designed, I must say. I'm really liking it. Definitely the strong point. And then that basically controls this. Because I have nothing hooked up to it yet, it just spins in place like a madman. But if I were to put something like stick through it, it too would spin like a madman. That was a fail. I don't know what else to do, but yeah, it's looking great so far. I'm really liking it. These are where your wheels would go. And yes, I even tested it with our little driver man, which does fit, sort of. G.I. Joe Legos. Hehehe. It's the first thing people think of when you think of playing with action figures. It's G.I. Joes. That's why I make the reference. G.I. Joe. Knowing is half the battle. The other half, or knowing is half the battle. 1/4 is red laser, the other quarter is blue laser. Now that you know that, you can fight. Remember, red laser and blue laser. Your team red. So yeah, to stop wasting your valuable time, I'll see you back when we got the other half of the book done. Thank you, and see you in part 4. Hamster boy,